conference battle here at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court to their advantage. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. And it's another road game for the Magic. And you look at this team, 17 games back from the top seed. We'll see how far they can make it.
Well, offensively and defensively, guys, they've been the superior team in each of the first two meetings. I'm sure they know that a sweep of the season series is a real possibility.
Steve, they've clearly been the better team at both ends of the floor. I mean, they've responded to everything that's been thrown at them by these guys, and quite honestly, they're the better team.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All field up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Gordon, and it's Money in at the point guard. Shot's good. Money's got 5 points so far. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Well, one issue facing the Bucks in Milwaukee, the aging Bradley Center, built back in 1988. Both ownership and the league have said the team needs a new arena.
Yeah, agreed. They've looked for public financing. Unfortunately, after years of losing and lacking really any star power, the fan support has trailed off.
And he gets it to go. He has 7.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Lets it fly. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's 9 points for Money.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Walters passes to Pachulia. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Walters. No good from 11 feet.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
Yes, he's looking at how they can establish an edge in this one. He's looking for them to lock things down on the interior first and foremost. He said our shot blocking is something that can really help us if we just play smart and avoid fouls. We want them shooting over length, and that's one thing my guys do bring to the table. A sound strategy, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be, Kevin, because if they come out with the right frame of mind and they don't have much success early, you know, the game plan's going to have to change in a big hurry.
And even so, Steve, I think the defensive approach Doris talked about is exactly the one they should employ.
Last season was a tough one for the Bucks, but for the man they call the Greek Freak, it was a great situation, able to play big minutes and kind of took his lumps early, but he's got a chance to be an excellent player.
And the veterans on the team have really embraced Jibo, as they call him.
Yeah, Giannis has a really joyful disposition. He knows he's living his dream, but he's also putting in the work to make his dreams a reality, and you got to love that. Remember, he's lived the hard life growing up in poverty. And since his determination to continue to overcome, and that attitude always serves you well.
A nice shot by Walters.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well.
And Milwaukee has possession after the miss from Money. The feed now to Walters. They set the pick. The dish tonight. Shot clock at 5, and there's the pass to Walters. Off target with his 3.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. All going up court, and John Henson with the slam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Walters. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
Here's Pachulia, just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer. Walters, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Money. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And he gets it to go.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Here's Walters. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's Dedmon.
Well defended. He's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And stolen by Harris. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
He's all alone. Here's Money. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a game for Money. He's up to 15 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
From the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Money. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Walters. He's got 6. Lets it go from 11. Shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at him and coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sanders is checked in.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Sanders with a screen on Oladipo. Sanders sets the screen for Knight. And Walters kicks to Knight. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. And it's good on the layup. Knight's got his second bucket tonight.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Orlando leading by 10. Money passes to Gordon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Here's Walters, averaging 8 points a game.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
From beyond the arc, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Dishes to Knight. Pass to Henson. Feeds to Walters. Harris on the double team. In the corner, Sanders with it. Kicks it to Walters. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
And Harkless slams it in.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Walters. 8 points for him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Larry Sanders, mostly an at-the-rim finisher to this point in his career. He can complete plays off pick and rolls, his explosiveness, his length. I think.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
And the Magic with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Peyton dishes to Dedmon. From the high post, he drills it. Dedmon's got 6 points.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he's still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Magic lead by 13. And we'll get it going after this.
Coming up this Friday, March 13th, Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. It's an Eastern Conference duel. Don't miss out.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Here's Walters. John Henson out there with Pachulia. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then there's Nate Walters. And it's Middleton in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Orlando leading by 11. Here's Money. Puck flutes off the pick and hammers it home.
Boy, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
And Walters kicks to Knight. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Orlando shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
The Magic making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Walters passes to Knight. He kicks it to Pachulia. Pulls up. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Fournier kicks to Oladipo. Sinks the triple. Oladipo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Middleton. Gets a very good look and converts. Middleton's got his first bucket in this one. Orlando leading by 16. Here's Money. He's got 22. He dishes it to Oladipo. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Let's go briefly to our rookie leaderboard. The deeper we get into the season, the more these rookies' three-point percentage seems to improve. Well, you look at Money, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
As with those other guys, his shot has been pure since the All-Star break. But he's also worked on making his release a little quicker as the year's gone on.
And, Steve, you know better than anyone how important it is in the NBA to have a quick trigger, especially when you're kind of anchored to the ground as you were as a shooter.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go.
That's a very crafty move right there. When you're giving up height, it's time to unleash the fadeaway.
And Walters kicks to Knight. Pass to Walters. Right wing. The feed to Knight. The dish to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow, and Harkless pulls it down.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Barry Sanders is checked in for Milwaukee. Williams is checked in for Orlando. Bucks trail by 17. Here's Walters. Banked in off the glass. Walters got 10 points.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
There's the pick. Money passes to Oladipo. Here's Money. Sinks the triple. Money's got 27 points.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Here's Walters. He's got 10. Back tonight. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by Money.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Out to Harris. The 3-ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. I mean, they weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking. No ball movement. Very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp.
Sanders' shot is off.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Money passes to Dedmon, and stolen by Knight. Walters dishes to Pachulia. That's good. Pachulia's got 4 this quarter.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Money. 27 points for him. Here's Harris. Another shot. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pachulia's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The pass to Middleton. Off with the layup.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference. Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
Well, you know, starting last season, the NBA added a 3D camera system.
And so we wrap up the first half. Orlando out in front, leading by 14.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing.
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the 3-ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone, being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks 3 feet wide.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Money in at the 1 spot. Here's Dedmon, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Walters. He feeds it to Henson. Dishes it to Walters. Pass to Henson. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
Well, it's hard to argue with the effect John Henson has had on the basketball floor. 6'11" Clark with a 7'5" arm span. He obviously is a force defensive.
And a lot of that, Kevin, I think also has to do with how heady he is. He's got excellent timing and really an innate sense of when to rush in for the weak side shot block.
That's a good point.
And he just seems to usually be in the right place at the right time. That's what we call basketball sense.
Knight for three. Rebound by the Magic. Dedmon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo's guard skills belie his height, which is approaching 7 feet. Coach Jason Kidd said he's literally growing. When you see him in the open court, that's where he's at his best. He reminds me of a Scottie Pippen, kind of a magic guy who can find the open teammate. He's very comfortable with the ball in his hands. Guys?
He's got the length factor to be sure. Thanks, Doris. Antetokounmpo kicks tonight. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in three-point shooting, fourth in field goal percentage, and they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
Man, you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly. And with Henson, that's often something that gets overlooked as an attribute in a player. Knowing where to be on the floor defensively in order to give yourself a chance on a play, it comes as second nature to him.
Walters, no good.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 9.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Here's Walters. Shot denied. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Harris passes to Dedmon, and he uses both hands to jam it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away.
Boom. Pachulia, no luck. Orlando leading by 20. Here's Money. 32 points in the game. And the foul on John Henson. Here's Money. And that one is stuffed right through.
Look at that lead up and down the court. They have been in complete control all night.
And it's kept this building as quiet as a library. These fans have had nothing to cheer for.
Here's Walters. He's got 12. Knight dishes to Pachulia. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the shot is good. Pachulia's got his third basket of the night.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Money passes to Oladipo. Feeds it to Dedmon. Takes it off the glass. Dedmon's got 8 here in the quarter.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Knight with it. Now guarded by Money. And Walters kicks to Antetokounmpo. Knight for 3. That's good. Knight's got 13.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Magic leading by 21. From beyond the arc. No good from Money. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's stolen by Oladipo. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Here's Walters. 12 points for him. Kicks it to Pachulia. That is good. Pachulia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. The shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Boy, that was a gut-wrenching loss in what was a very tight game. They didn't rebound well, and I think that's what they're going to have to do much better tonight. They have to be tougher inside.
Money passes to Gordon. Here's Money. He kicks it to Harris. Here's Money. It's good from long range. Money's got 35.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Pachulia dishes to Walters. To the middle. Here's Henson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, John Henson was a late bloomer in high school, played as a guard initially before hitting a major growth spurt. I think that helps him a lot when it comes to defending the perimeter. He's comfortable moving his feet and has a knack for blocking shots without fouling.
Sanders checked in for Milwaukee. And a switcher also for Orlando. Harkless is checked in for Gordon.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Here's Walters. 14 points for him. Here's Sanders, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Here's Money. He has 35. Over to the wing. And it's Harris off the drive, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Henson. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Walters. Ben Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Knight in the corner. Pass to Bayless. Lets it go from 14. The second effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Oh, and here we go. Bayless got the fast break chance, and he gets it to go. Bayless has got 13.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Here's Money. On the wing, Ben Gordon. And Harris wide open. He shoots once again off the mark, Orlando.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Bayless kicks to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Knight. Pass to Bayless. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo passes to Bayless. Here's Middleton. Shot is no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Magic leading by 19 points. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now Bayless. He's got 13. Here's Knight, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Brandon Knight spent one season in Kentucky, now in his fourth season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there for him.
We talk about Brandon Knight's scrappiness. He ended up on some posters trying to make the right defensive play.
Yeah, I think you and everybody else remembers that DeAndre Jordan dunk, but you got to give him credit. He was trying to make a defensive play and ended up.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
Kendall Marshall's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Knight hits them both. Here's Payton. Right now averaging 5 points a game. The feed now to Dedmon. Wants to get it to Harkless and does. Payton outside. Here's Dedmon. And a strong finish with two hands.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Shot clock at 5. Both teams making some changes here. Here's Payton. Right wing. Ridnour dishes to Gordon. That's good. And it's Ridnour picking up the assist. 8 points for Aaron Gordon. And here's Marshall from the arc. Misses there. The Magic shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Delfino and Ilyasova, the forwards. Kendall Marshall out there with Jared Bayless, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And here is Marshall for 3. Shot clock at 6. And Bayless with the basket, the assist from Marshall. Bayless has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bucks. Right side, Gordon. Ball stolen. Oh, and here we go with Marshall. Nobody back. That is good.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Money passes to Fournier. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Down low, here's Nicholson. That's tipped.
Great work getting in the shooter's face and then getting back to the boards to grab the rebound.
Delfino kicks to Bayless. Fournier pulls it down.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Money passes to Nicholson.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Marshall dishes to Bayless. And that's going to be a travel.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today. Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore. So it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
And he lobs it up, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And Steve, you mentioned the new luxury tax, and Clark and I talk about it all the time. It's an incremental system. Clark, you know, it starts at 150% above the $15 million over the cap. The tax is 325%.
And Kevin, that's before you get into the repeater penalties. If a team pays the luxury tax 4 out of 5 seasons in a row, you tack on another 100%. Those numbers could even affect big market teams.
Here's Henson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Here's Money. And Henson sends it back. Harris passes to Money. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Money's got 38 points.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it. We've seen Henson playing a good game here. He's got 13 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
And the Bucks making a change here. Knight's checked in. They set the pick to the middle. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sanders is checked in. There's the dish to Knight. At the top of the key, Walters. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple. Magic leading by 20. And stolen by Knight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Walters. Sanders' shot is off. Money passes to Dedmon. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Dedmon's got 20 points.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here. Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Money. He feeds it to Dedmon. Pass to Money. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Money's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Walters. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Still Bucks ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
Knight on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Knight kicks to Walters. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 6 assists now in the game.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. The Bucks running again. Finished off the break.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Money passes to Gordon. Stolen by Henson. Antetokounmpo dishes to Walters. Knight for three. Here's Henson. Lays it up and banks it in. Henson's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate. Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
And Sanders with the basket on the assist from Walters. Walters got his 8th assist here tonight.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Henson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. And that one falls for Knight. Magic leading by 12. Here's Money. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
He hits the second from the line. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass tonight. Dishes to Antetokounmpo, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Down low. And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Here's Money. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Here's Walters, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Knight. The good-looking shot from the wing. Knight's got 22. Magic leading by 14. Releases. Here's Dedman. Good D by Sanders.
Tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The three-pointer, no good.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Walters. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Here's Money. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Screen by Sanders. Antetokounmpo passes to Sanders. Excellent use of the screen that time. Sanders has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Money. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound. Sanders has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Knight. And that one goes long. Orlando leading by 12. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Tobias Harris, a combo forward, originally drafted by the Bucks out of Tennessee. I love his game. He does a little bit of everything and does it all well. He can handle it. He shoots it a bit from outside. Not sure what his best position is going forward, but he's a quality player. Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Tries a 3. No good for Money. And Harris, to this point in his career, has fared better defending small forwards. But Stevie continues to get stronger.
Yeah, I think that's, kind of what should help him inside as he continues to grow defensively. The stronger you are, the more effective you're going to be against those fours. And I think ultimately you'll be able to see Harris guard a lot of the fours in this league, particularly the stretch fours.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
A chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
Thanks, Doris. And the foul called on Larry Sanders. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. Sometimes he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Inside, stolen by Henson. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. Look at what Walters has done. He's got 21 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
He doesn't get the second one. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bucks trail by 15. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Beyond the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Money. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Money's got 12 now in this quarter.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Walters. Feeds to Knight. And again, the Bucks miss.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Magic.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Just breaking the spirit of their opponent 3 straight times this year. This win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record, with only 1 game left to go on the season against the Bucks.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Money. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Here's the 3. Good.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Walters. To the left side wing. Knight kicks to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Money. Rebound, Milwaukee. Knight on the wing. The 3. Can't get it to go. And so it's Orlando.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to sell every fake I threw. A lot of times you can just go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to.
Hey, wait up a minute.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, congratulations on the game tonight, man. You played well, really well.
Thanks. You need something?
Yeah, so listen, I was talking with the arena operations guy, and he suggested we're long past due to get you some of your own sounds in the arena. You know, after you dunk, make a free throw, hit a 3-pointer.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been wanting to get some of those custom sounds for a while.
Yeah, great. Well, look at the options, think about what you want, and we'll get it set up with the ops team.
Hey, man, that's legit. I appreciate it.